Hello, my name is Chantel. I was born in Canada. Growing up, I went to a deaf school, and when I finished high school, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to college yet, but I wanted to go to America. So when I graduated, I moved to Boston and I worked for a few years there. And then I decided I wanted to go back to school. So I went to Gallaudet. I was studying to become a teacher. And there was a summer when I was there that I was required to go on an internship. So my school advisor suggested that I go to Bangkok. And I thought it was a pretty good idea, really cool. But at the time, I wasn't able to pay for a plane ticket to go there. And Gallaudet told me there's different scholarships that they could give me, so I could buy the ticket to fly to Bangkok. So I didn't really know about the time difference there with the US and Bangkok. So Bangkok's about a day ahead and we're about a day behind. So finished giving them the information to Bangkok about what my plan was and how I wanted to help teach deaf kids English. And so I told them when I would be there, and they said someone would pick me up, take me to the school, and I would eat there, sleep there. Everything was just at that school. So I bought my plane ticket, and when I arrived there, it was about 2, 3 in the morning, and no one was there. So just sitting and waiting, and couldn't really text anyone. No one was awake, so just kept waiting. And then finally at 8 in the morning, I saw two men with a white card that had my name written across it. And I said, "Hi, I'm Chantel." And they said, "Go ahead, get in the car. We'll take you there." I was really tired because I was up all night. But we arrived at the school, and I was the only white person there. So all the kids were like shocked and kept coming up to me and trying to talk to me. But they were speaking a different language, and I did not understand what they were saying. They knew TSL. And luckily, I saw a girl that was from Gallaudet, and she was teaching high school, and I was going to be teaching at the elementary school, so it was perfect. When I got there, we worked together, and she started teaching me a lot of the basics, and I was able to pick up some signs. So we practiced a lot. The two of us were actually like roommates. But the principal of the school gave us a week off so we could go like observe the town. It's really helpful. We had some culture shocks. Everything's different. The food, the people, the clothes, the environment, way different. So we were able to go around, start learning different things, meeting new people. Some people who were deaf knew ASL, so that was perfect. I could have conversations with them. And I picked up quite a bit of science too. So then I was ready to go back to the elementary and start teaching the kids, and I was excited. So I remember my first day of class. They had some requirements of what we had to wear. I couldn't wear spaghetti straps. I needed to have like long sleeves or t-shirts and long pants, but it's really hot and humid there. So kind of suffered a little bit having the long sleeves on. There were no windows in there either. But I entered the classroom and all the kids were so excited to see me, and I'm signing at the same time I'm voicing English, and the kids were getting confused. And I just asked them, "What's wrong? You don't understand me?" And they were saying, like, "Your voice is different." So I stopped talking and only signed, and they started understanding more. It was a lot of work, but it was really fun. And as we continued on, there was one boy I met. He was around the age of 12. I don't remember his name, but he would typically come up to me every day after school, and I was like, "It's fine. We can hang out, play games, we can talk." And I would tell him, "Are you ready to go home?" And he would always tell me, "No, my mom gets home late." I don't remember the sign for mom in Bangkok, but something like this. I don't remember. It slipped my mind. But I never really used it, so. But he would say that his mom would have to be at work and no one's at home. So I said, "Okay, it's fine. You can stay with me." And as it started getting dark, I would walk him home. His house was really close to the school. So I'd walk with him and just drop him off and just kept doing that. And one time, a day, the principal noticed and came up to me and said that I shouldn't be walking him home. You're really young, it's just kind of dangerous and that kind of thing. So I said, okay. And then later on, the last day that I was teaching, that boy came up to me. He was so sweet. He was crying that I was leaving, but I'll never forget him. So when I came back, they asked what was the reason I was teaching and those kind of things. So 2 years later, I got a picture of the little boy and he grew up. I saw him, he had really broken English letter that he wrote to me, but it was really good to see him. I was really happy for him. So that little boy, he told me a woman something inappropriate with a female teacher, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? Like, do I need to go talk to the principal? And the principal told me it wasn't my business. So to this day, I still am wondering what happened with the kids and with the inappropriate teacher. So it's really sad to think about. It was a really good experience, a culture shock, but I encourage everyone who wants to go somewhere to fly to another country, you should do it. Go for it. Hearing people in the deaf community think you can't talk, but just ignore that. You can figure out a way to communicate. Yeah.